Hey guys, a very late upload again, and yet another which I'm going to be rushing through today. I've been very pushed for time recently, but I'm determined to be putting out videos for you every day this week like I promised. So today I'm going to be using the dodge and burn tools. You may have heard them before. I'm just going to show you some ways in which they can be used. I'm going to start off with this just general image, and I'm going to show you how I use the dodge and burn tools in my YouTube designs. So first of all, to give you an idea of what the dodge and burn tools can do, they darken or lighten the colours of something. So let's zoom into this hand, and I'm going to select my dodge tool first. And as you can see, as I stroke along this hand, it lightens the colours. So I'm just going to undo all that, and I'm going to play around with my brush size, make it, I'd say 100 pixels is good enough, and it's soft. So as I stroke along here, as you can see, it's lightening it, which is good for showing light and shadow. Let's just do that again on this side with the burn tool. Just go over, not going too hard. And as you can see, it's already created a bit more perspective as to where the light's being pointed at. So to give you a bit more of an idea of how this can be used and how I use it in my designs, I've pulled up a recent design that I've made. So I've used dodge and burn in quite a lot of this design, but the most noticeable place is this zombie guy here. It's actually a screenshot from a film called Dead Snow. So I've got my zombie here, and as you can see, I've put the dark on this side and the light on the side to symbolise light coming in from this direction, and just to give it a bit more of a realistic view, I guess. So I'm just going to bring the image back in again. I can't undo the dodge and burn very easily, so it'd be easier to start again. I'm just going to position him and sizen it all up quickly. Let's bring it to the top of the document. I'm just going to group everything just for the sake of convenience. And do a very rushed job of cropping him, just cropping out the background. And I'll choose my rubber. Whoops. There we go, so it's a bit of a botched job, but I'm just rubbing out what we don't need. There we go. So I think I've gone a bit too far on his neck. Let's do that again actually. I'm not going to worry about the tiny white bits. So as you can see, we've got our zombie here. This is the before, and this is the after. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to select my dodge or burn tool. I'm just going to go with burn first. I'm literally just going to stroke gently, slowly building up the shadow until we get to the right kind of position that we need it to be. So as you can see, I've already got a darker view on this side, but before I rush in to just make it how exactly I want it, I'm going to start playing with the dodge tool. Again, because I was probably a little too harsh on this design here, it was a bit too solid. So we want to be giving it a bit more of a realistic effect, so slowly and steadily is always the best way to go. If you really wanted to go for detail, you can zoom into all the crevasses and start playing around with the tools to get the desired effect. You might need to make your brush a little smaller. There we go, so I can start playing around in here and just adding a bit more shadow from the collar. There we go. Again, just here. You can have as much detail as you want, and the great beauty of this is that it darkens the colour rather than using, for example, what I would have used before I knew this, is I would have used a black on top. Let me find my paintbrush. I would have coloured in a little bit of black. Whoops, that's way too harsh. Should bring the softness down, the hardness down, sorry, and the size down. Use a bit of black here, and I would have just brought down the opacity, which as you can see has a similar effect, but it's not as accurate and it's not as clean and tidy. So this can be used for all kind of things, not just images. It can be used for logos. I've also used it on this design here actually. So as you can see, this was just a simple gradient, but what I've gone and done is just duplicate this actually. What I've gone and done is I've taken this this bar, and then I've gone to my dodge tool, and I've literally just done a little dab above each icon to give it a glowing effect. So as you can see, I should do it to the side here, as you can see, just keep dabbing it and it looks like it's giving it a glowy effect. So you can just play around with this and try and find ways that it can improve your design without having to redo any colours or lighting and so on. It's just a very quick and easy way of playing around with the light and shadow. So I hope this has helped today. Sorry for the delay. It's a short day at college tomorrow, and then I've got the whole weekend to be producing very good videos and putting much more time into them. So thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to bringing out more videos. Keep watching, and would love to if you could show your feedback with a like or even a dislike, to be honest. But if you dislike, I'd love a comment saying how I can improve my videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.